Hey guys, Allie Broomore here. I'm here to talk to you about how you can save lives. There are 3 great ways that you can save lives, and you can do so by being a blood donor, being an organ donor, or by being a bone marrow donor. I'm qualified to talk about this because I am registered to be all 3 of these things. The most common way to help save lives is by being a blood donor. According to Red Cross, the most requested blood type from the hospitals is O negative, which is what I am. It's a universal blood type, so if someone comes in the hospital and they don't have a whole lot of time and they need to act quickly, they'll give them O negative, since it is universal, anyone can receive it. Obviously, they need all types of blood, but if you're O negative, it's really important that you donate. Most people don't donate blood because they say that they don't have time for it, and it takes too much time for them to do it. And it really doesn't. It takes about 15 to 30 minutes. When you get there, they have you fill out a questionnaire, and then they test your iron level with a finger prick. And then they check your blood pressure and your heart rate just to make sure everything's chill and you're ready to go. Before you know it, you are hooked up and you're donating blood. You just fill up a bag, and that one bag can save up to 3 lives, which is amazing. You leave there and you're like, wow, my blood can save up to 3 people's lives. That's amazing. Western actually hosts 2 drives. There's one in the fall whenever we play football against Middle Tennessee. That week we compete with them to see who can donate the most blood. And then there's another one in the spring during Greek week. Fraternities and sororities come together to see who can donate the most blood, which is super awesome. It's a fun way to get people involved in doing it. That's coming up after spring break in April, so please participate in it. It's super easy and it's a lot of fun. The second way that you can help save lives is by becoming an organ donor. I'm sure a lot of you guys are already an organ donor. Whenever you go and get your license renewed, there's like a sheet there that you can fill out and become one. It's super easy. I mean, you just check off, yes, they can take my organs. Basically, you're signing off saying if you are in an accident or just something terrible happens, God forbid, they can take your organs if they're still functioning on the scene, which is awesome because according to Donate Life, 22 people die each day just waiting for an organ, which is a lot of people. And then every day, 10 people are added to the transplant list every hour. That's a lot of people. So, if you are dead, you're not using the organs anymore, so you might as well just donate them to someone else. Some of the common ones are the liver, the kidney, and then the heart can be used, as a whole heart transplant, or they can take pieces of it. I know a lot of people need like valve replacements, so they can do that too, which is super cool. Multi-purposing. That's awesome. So, obviously, you can also donate when you're alive. A kidney. That's not as common with people our age, but you can do that. You can be tested if like a relative or a friend needs one. You can be tested and possibly be giving one of your organs to them. So definitely, if you have the chance to sign up, go do that. The third way you can help save lives is by becoming a bone marrow donor. So I didn't really know how important being a bone marrow donor was until December. My friend from home, he goes to school in Louisville, is an engineering major, and he's also a super athletic, just outgoing guy. He's a year younger than I am, and he was diagnosed with cancer. He had no reason to believe that he was unhealthy, but he was diagnosed with cancer, and he needed a bone marrow transplant in order to get better. And I thought that bone marrow was just like your blood type, but it's not. It's a lot more than that. According to BeTheMatch.com, when they're testing, they do what's called HLA, matching, which is like your proteins that are found in your cells. And when they test it for an adult, they want you to be at least a 6 out of 8 match, which is a lot. Because also, according to Be the Match, only at 1 in 540 people actually go on to donate. And there are over 11 million people in the registry. So that blows my mind that out of 11 million people, there wasn't a match for him. In January, they gave him one, but the match was only a 4 out of 8 match. He didn't really have any more time to wait, so they just needed to try the best one that they could get. So I guess you're not really inspired to do something like that until someone close to you needs it. Because I probably would not have gotten into the registry had he not gotten sick. So in December, I went to bethematch.org, and you fill out a questionnaire which takes you about 15 to 20 minutes. And then they send you a testing kit in the mail. It's just 4 cotton swabs, and you swab your cheeks so they can test your cells. And then in about a month or 2, depending on like how many people are sending in these kits, you'll be put into the registry. So as of last week, I'm officially in the registry, which is super exciting, and I really hope I get called to help someone soon. The likelihood of that happening isn't very high, but if it does happen, it's all expenses paid, your travel, the surgery itself. I've actually looked up the surgery, and it was kind of creepy at first, but now thinking about it, it's not that bad. They put you under, and they stick you with a needle about as thick as a straw, like that round, and they put it in your bone in your hip. And if that's all you have to do to save someone's life, I'm all in for it, and you should be too. So, in conclusion, by doing any of these things, small or big, you can make a difference. So take that time today to get online, fill out the questionnaires, fill out the paperwork, or take the time to go to your local blood bank and go donate. It's super easy, and you'll save some people's lives in the long run. Thanks for listening. Have a great day.